Dairy-focused farm groups, where dairy producers meet to target a problem and learn from each other, could be a new method of distributing information about Johne's disease control and calf management. The Ontario Johne's Working Group and University of Guelph researchers are working with more than 150 dairy producers across Ontario to implement this participation-based knowledge extension strategy. They want to see if it will be more effective than traditional methods at putting new information into practice.
Johne's disease affects nearly half of Ontario dairy herds, with an annual cost of more than $20 million. Professor David Kelton and PhD student Stephen Roach in population medicine are leading a team including members from industry and government aimed at communicating recommendations more effectively and ultimately reducing the prevalence of Johne's disease in Ontario.
We carried out a study where we were looking at management practices producers could implement for controlling Johne's disease. We made a number of recommendations, as many as 6 per farm, but only found that about 2 or fewer were implemented on each farm, which from our perspective is a problem. So we decided to look at a different approach of delivering extension, if you will, and it's a focused farm approach where producers really learn one from another and veterinarians or other advisors sort of act as facilitators more than deliverers of new information.
Currently, 8 focused farm groups across Ontario are involved in the program. Each group has a volunteer facilitator who receives training on the subject and serves as a content expert, guiding discussions or pointing producers to sources of reliable and current information.
One of the strong aspects of the focus farm process is that producers really get to identify and talk about the issues that are pertinent to them. We get to kind of reverse the roles a little bit and ask the producers, what do you want to know? What do you need to know in order to become a better or more efficient producer at preventing and controlling disease on your own farm? So we've got a good geographical spread here, and the idea is to see there's probably a number of different issues in all of these areas. Certain groups will have certain knowledge gaps, for example, and as a result of that, this process is unique enough that we can address multiple knowledge gaps at the same time.
The overall goal is to empower producers to become independent learners. Each group commits to meeting 4 times, although many producers who've started the process have made plans to continue to meet and adapt the group format to address other relevant issues.
Each meeting also involves a tour of a local farm that has implemented some of the strategies outlined in the group discussions.
So as a facilitator, I'll try to bring them onto farms that are active in the area that we want to investigate, so they can talk with that producer about how it's working on their farm. We try to find someone local so that it makes it both easier logistically to get there, but also practical. If producers can see their neighbors doing something, then that carries a lot more weight.
Researchers will survey producers' knowledge on Johne's disease before and after the focus farm process to measure its effectiveness. They'll also compare these results to producers who were only exposed to the more traditional knowledge extension strategies. If researchers can clearly demonstrate an increase in knowledge using the focus farm technique, then this method can be adopted more broadly.
Researchers say participatory-based learning could help reduce Johne's disease prevalence, improve animal health and product quality, and help support a strong dairy industry in Ontario. From the University of Guelph, I'm Natalie Osborne reporting for Spark Air.